Hey, what's up, everybody? A little late night AMC talk, some froggy thoughts. And I just thought it was really interesting that Charles Gasparino and all these other guys who are getting on Twitter harassing apes, calling them stupid, talking about Adam Aron always selling stock. Adam Aron announced he was going to sell stock as part of his estate planning. He made it very clear in the quarterly earnings report, and especially in the Q2 report, where he announced an idea that should be voted on by the board about executives, I think the top 15 executives, holding a certain amount of stock proportional to their salaries. Adam Aron's was an 8-year, $12 million stock hold proportional to the salary that he received, which all the AMC executives took a massive cut in 2020 on their salary. But right now he still has a 2.3 million share vested interest in the company that's worth over $41.8 million. So he's doing exactly what he said. I just think it's really funny that it's the only point that the short and distort guys can make anymore because the fundamentals of the company have returned when they could be reporting on Pulitzer Prize winning news in the stock market of corrupt CEOs, and just now CEOs are falling like flies, right? You have the Moderna CEO, while still developing vaccines, still developing boosters, sold over $40 to $50 million worth of stock. You had Mark Zuckerberg, right before he rebranded Meta, sold $4.5 billion worth of stock. You have Robinhood Markets, Hood, CEO, Vlad Tenev sold $45.5 million worth of stock at the peak of the IPO, right before it dropped down to $9 a share. After Jim Cramer pumped it, after all these Wall Street clowns pumped it, these financial analysts are absolute garbage. It's all good old boys game on Wall Street. We're the only ones finding it out. It makes me absolutely sick to my stomach. And we're catching them red-handed. I think that's why you saw SEC Gary Gensler come out strong on support for the apes during the webcast. I like that. And you see the DOJ getting involved. And now you see the Fed having emergency meetings. I think it's all correlated. I think at the beginning of January 28th, the big boys, you got guys like Citadel and Melvin and whatever, just for example. I'm not accusing anybody, but they went to the Fed. They said, we're in trouble, we're over leveraged, we're getting margin called. They went to the Fed. We're going to stop selling this stock. They said, okay, too big to fail. Go ahead, clean it up. Don't let it happen again. And they did it again. Moral hazard. The number one killer of the U.S. economy. It happened in 2008, and it just happened again in 2020 and 2021. We busted them illegally shorting companies. They tried to destroy it to capture market share, to consolidate the economy into companies like Amazon, and I'm absolutely sick and tired of it. Like my man Charles Payne said, talking about shorting GameStop 130% and then saying it's retail's fault that there's a problem in the stock market. Those are my froggy thoughts. Had to get it out tonight. I hope everybody has a really good night.